Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to identify the difference between a Democrat and a Republican's quote, tweet, whatever you name it, post. It doesn't matter. Um, we're going to be doing that through binary classification. We're going to use a naive Bayes classifier. I'm going to show you how and how to predict predictions also. And we're not going to get too much into politics. You're probably wondering why ExxonMobil's on the screen. Well, it's because one former Secretary of State, Rex Tillerson, we're going to predict one of his quotes. We're also going to predict one of Gavin Newsom's also. Be advised, guys, if you guys decide to become YouTubers, this applies to you as well. Whatever you say, good, bad, neutral, become famous enough, it's on the internet somewhere. Even if you use that Wayback Machine, somebody's going to restore it, find it, somebody downloaded it, it doesn't matter. So remember, good, bad, neutral, it's there, although nothing bad here. And we're going to do it using this data set. I'm not going to get into politics, okay? Now, as we know in machine learning, not all the difference between the Democrats and the Republicans are, their quotes may be that distinct, different. However, in machine learning, with the counter vectorizer, we can tell the difference. Okay. Like, as you can see, most of these are normal quotes. I mean, for Democrats, you're not going to see social justice warrior-like quotes in this data set. In Republicans, you're not going to, hear gun-toting, like, stereotypical quotes. You're going to see mostly political and professional quotes. However, with machine learning, we can tell the difference. Example, for a Democrat tweet, we're not going to hear like ultra social justice warrior like, and then for Republican, we're not going to hear, I don't know, stereotypical. You guys know what I mean. Stereotypical. Most are pretty normal, although if you read closely, you can usually tell, but with machine learning, we can identify. To the average person not paying attention, they may not be able to tell. Example, this doesn't sound too social justice warrior-y. He's just talking about San Francisco's cultural vitality. However, you would have to think about that for a second if you weren't reading. You'd have to think, San Francisco, that's a very leftist city. And then cultural vitality, and then the combination, then you see what I mean? If you were thinking about it, then you would know. Not who it came from, but... And then let's see the Rex Tillerson quote we're going to predict. And they got them all right. Energy dependence and security are two different... You see what I mean? This wasn't a stereotypical that leftists may, try and... you know what I mean. It's not like gun-toting, let's go invade another country. Their kind of stereotypical view of Republicans. However, let's look at this closely. Well, I'm sure this one you could identify through thinking, because some Democrats have said some similar things. Lazy press, that kind of... Although you can tell a lot of his quotes are very, because he worked for Exxon, without paying attention to all of it, you can tell it's a very vested interest. However, I'm not going to get into the politics and the Trump drama. That's not why I'm here. I'm not here. He was just a former Secretary of State for a while. I'm not a fan of him. I'm just using him as an example. He's very money-driven, it appears. And then as you can see, compared to maybe some other things, that is probably the least Democrat-like thing he said. You would have to look for it if you weren't paying attention. San Francisco, and then look at the combination, the way he worded it. But you see what I mean? With machine learning, we can identify that easily. That's why machine learning is very useful. And it's very useful for statistics. Okay, guys, and I'm not here to spout any political views. Anyways, I'm not here to cause any, not here to cause any, I can't think of the best word. Not here to cause any, division, like I used in the others. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, and then it's a fair number even, so there's not a class imbalance. And then as you can see, these are the quotes, but we're going to be using this and this. And let's get to it. Import these libraries right here. We're going to use the counter vectorizer, just like we use the TDIF vectorizer for machine learning. We use it for the content-based recommendation system. We use the TDIF vectorizer. And we see my other videos. I got some for turning them into web apps. We use this one too for natural language processing. See my other video for that. We also use this one right here for, we use this one also for my ML language web app. See that one too. Okay, guys, lately I've been getting into the data science side. See some of my other reinforcement learning videos? And see some of my other ML pipelines for more machine learning engineering technical stuff. See my other machine learning deployments, see my Streamlit web apps. I've got it. If you're here on my channel, there's something you need. I've got something for everything. I've got over 130 videos, bearing down on 140 videos with this one. See my other videos. I've got Google Cloud deployments. I've got it all. I've got various SageMaker models, all kinds. You name it, I got it. Check it out. Okay, so we're going to unzip this. Then we're going to read it with pandas. We're going to use the extracted tweets, not the Twitter handles. Unzip file path. Read it with pandas. DF array tweet. Party. The target. Which political party. And then we're going to pass all this right here to fit transform X. And remember, guys, machine learning, this is supervised learning because it's labeled. See some of my clustering videos for unsupervised learning. I've got all kinds. I've even got, you name it, I got it. Check out some of my playlists. Like I've got a whole playlist for SageMaker. I've got playlists for Streamlit. I've got playlists for just machine learning here on your notebook. Got playlists for Google Cloud and Azure. Don't forget that. I've got 2 Azure deployments. One is a web service, one to an endpoint. You name it, I got it. Okay, and then we're going to use 20% for the validation split. We're going to use this algorithm right here from Naive Bayes. Predict X test. You see the arrays? These are the predictions when you splice. The recall score. Import these libraries right here. Import matplotlib as PLY. Remember, because we got to cross-validate. We got to score it. Remember? We did the X train and Y train split. Now it's time to predict. Remember ypred equals model predict X test? Okay. And let's score. And then, guys, remember, ConfMat. Remember, this is how we also present how our classification model is doing to a non-technical client as well, with this confusion matrix showing true and predicted. You guys see, it's pretty self-explanatory. The true label and predicted. And this is how you do it with the ConfMat. Confusion matrix. All this right here. And then change this for your title if you want. Predicted label, true label. You guys see? Now let's get to the prediction. Text 1 and text 2. There's Rex Tillerson. There's Gavin Newsom. I could have found maybe some social justice warrior-like data sets. quotes from a politician, possibly. However, it may not be in the data set, but I'm sure it might, it'll automatically assign it at that. And then I could find some, very stereotypical, Republican like quotes that have actually been said, that the left might perceive, just like how the right might say all the Democrats are leftists when it's not always either each degree, you know what I mean? Because remember, most of them are politicians. Only some of them don't think before they tweet. Only some of them. Or think before they write something that's going to be, and they're famous. You're not just anybody. Anyways, guys, transform to array, model predict data. And then you see Republican and Democrat. You guys see? Okay, guys, and then one more feature you guys can do on this is you guys can save your image. You see, save it. You can omit the Notepad. And another thing, guys, see some of my convolutional neural networks. Because here, you can change your run type to GPU and TPU. You guys see? And then if you guys get advanced accounts, you guys can increase it even more. You guys see? See some of my other convolutional neural networks. See some of my AI web apps. I've got those as well. See my neural translation machines. I've got everything. I've got pretty much every topic. I've got all kinds of neural networks. I've even got neural LSTMs as well. For a time series. My LSTMs were also used in the neural translation machines. I got two of them. One of them, English to Spanish, English to Russian. You guys see? So I've got pretty much everything on my channel. If you guys are here, you guys need something already, and somebody else might need something, or you're just a curious spectator, feel free. Also, if you guys could also like my videos, if you liked them, you guys can share them with anyone who might need them, anyone who might want to watch it. Or you guys can feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. Or you guys can also help me out by subscribing for memberships. Later on, I plan on getting back on GCP when I got more viewers. I plan on doing AWS SageMaker like one of my viewers shouted out. And if you guys want me to turn this into a web app, remember, guys, I can turn this into a web app. Leave a comment below. Leave a comment for any videos you might like me to do. Or just leave a comment to say, hey, it doesn't matter. However, guys, I do recommend you guys check out some of my other videos. It's a wide variety. Lately, this is the machine learning data science side. This is not the machine learning engineering side where you're doing ML pipelines and things like that. I've even got some SQL videos. So check out my database video on GCP and AWS using Redshift. I've got it all. Anyways, guys, stay tuned, and don't worry, I'm still going to continue this channel. And later on, I will get back on the cloud. I haven't forgotten to some of my viewers who left comments telling me which videos they want. And also, guys, don't feel free. On some of my videos, I leave code. In some of my videos, I already left the code in a comment for a viewer who asked. Be advised, my channel will get more diverse as it grows. I'll pretty much get around to everything. I may even get back on Azure later on. Check out those two videos. Anyways, guys, and if you guys want to support the channel, and I would really appreciate that, you guys can do the super thanks and send money. I would really appreciate that if you guys did that. I'll give a shout out to you. Thank you, guys. Stay tuned. Take care. Bye.